Hello everybody, and welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't know if the music's too loud. Okay, so there we go. I went ahead and fixed the settings. So yeah, I'm really excited to go ahead and start with this game. A couple things I want to talk about before we get started, though. As you can see, my player tag is Q and Corgi. This is my brother's Xbox account. I don't actually have a normal Xbox account, so I'm just using his for this game. And because of that, he actually wants to play this game too, so if there are like some, I think this game is mainly, just like an open sandbox kind of explore, hang out. Oh no, there's leveling. Okay, so if you notice any leveling off camera, it's probably because he's been playing the game and not me. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get started with some tutorials here. You know how I always do, get started with tutorials. Let's go ahead and learn to fly in a Cessna. Yeah, I don't really know how to fly a plane. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take on all these we'll learn how to fly a plane basically. Get to know your aircraft environment and training system with 3 layers of buildings. Spread your wings. 4 different views around the aircraft. Pitch and roll the aircraft. Skew aircraft direction and yaw with the rudder. Add/reduce power with the throttle. Okay, so we're flying from Sedona, Arizona to Sedona, Arizona. Just kind of flying around Sedona, Arizona. Aileron, flaps, rudder, elevator. Planes are something that I don't quite know too much about. I do find them interesting, but yeah, it'll be cool to learn more about planes and stuff. Now I do have some cool ideas for stuff. So yeah, even though this is like an open world explorer, I think I probably can get a couple of it. I think I can make a series out of this, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I'm going to try to make a nice long series out of this. So, yeah. It's a lot more complicated than a train, I think. Oh, and we're just in the air. Okay, the instructor is currently...
Welcome to flight training. I'm your instructor, Captain Molina, but you can just call me Jess. This session, we'll get started with some basic controls. Sound good?
Yep.
First things first, let's get familiar with your surroundings. Don't worry, I've got the stick while you get your bearings.
Okay, thank you.
Out your side windows, you can see we have great visibility over Sedona today.
Oh, there we go. There we go. I found out how to move the camera, guys. Wow, that is pretty. Are you sure you got the stick, ma'am? There's nobody here. Okay, thank you, I guess. Wow, beautiful.
Out your side windows, you can see we have great visibility over Sedona today.
Yes, I know we have great visibility over Sedona today. It looks very nice. Okay, you're just repeating yourself, ma'am. Are you okay? Oh, like that.
This is Red Rock territory.
There we go.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Okay, I just gotta figure out how to get through the tutorial. Use left, right, up, or down to translate the camera inside. Whoa, sitting up, slouching down, moving left to right. We got the pedals down there. I think we'll go for the rudder, if I'm correcting, or maybe the wheels. I think they're for the wheels. Okay, interesting. Pay the camera position for having Control Alt 1. Oh, that's interesting. So if I wanted to get a nice camera, you know, nice external camera, you know, like, you know, what we do in Train Sim World. Let's say the sitting in the middle of the seat camera. There we go. Sit in the middle of the seat, like kind of control panel camera. We'll go for Control Alt 1.
See if you can spot
there
the
we go.
Sedona Airport. The runway should be a pretty easy landmark to find.
Okay, let's see if you can spot the airport. Oh, hold S to focus on the airport.
There you go. Visual confirmation on the airport.
Okay, cool.
Now that we're oriented, it's your turn. Time to fly this bird.
Okay,
The first control on our training list is the yoke. I still remember my first instructor saying the yoke is like a steering wheel. Almost. Sure, you can turn, but you can also pitch.
okay.
For starters, it controls the ailerons. And the ailerons, they allow the plane to roll and bank into turns.
Okay.
Go ahead and try rolling to the right.
6. Oh wow.
Nice. Now let's see you level back out.
Help. Pull up.
Left the training airspace, you need to go back. Now let's see you level back out. You left the training airspace?
And I've crashed. Yes, thank you. I don't think they meant to turn it that hard. It's gonna take some getting used to. Okay, do I have to go through all the controls, all the tutorial again? I think I do.
Welcome to flight training. I'm your instructor, Captain Molina.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out. I'm gonna go and cut this out because, yeah, we've already done this. Okay, so we're back to where we were.
Try rolling to the right. Nice.
And level back out.
Now let's see you level back out.
There we go. I got it. Look at me go.
Good. Of course, the yoke also controls the elevator. And the elevator affects the plane's pitch, right?
Yeah, I understand that.
Pull back on the stick, the plane starts to climb. Give it a shot. The most valuable things in aviation are speed and altitude.
Climb.
But notice, when you're pitching up, your speed is decreasing.
Yeah, okay, oh gosh.
You could add more power. Or for now, let's just pitch down.
Okay, pitching down.
Just like that. Your speed's picking up again as the nose pitches down.
Okay, good.
As you level back out, let's talk about another control. The rudders at your feet.
Okay.
Rudder pedals control the aircraft's side-to-side
I might be able to use my pedals for this.
Also known as yaw. On the ground, those pedals are going to steer the plane left or right. Up here, they properly align us during turns. Try them out, and watch the plane's nose skew to either side.
Okay. Num 0 or enter. Okay.
Simple enough, right?
Whoa.
Before we go on, let's bring the plane back to straight-up flight. Make sure your dashboard is aligned 3 to 4 inches below the horizon for a cruise attitude.
Okay. Do the horizon line. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm watching this like gear right here. That's like the blue over the orange, and I think we are lined up now, and then we can pitch a little bit.
Okay, the last thing we're gonna cover now is the throttle.
Okay.
If you have the need for speed, then the throttle's for you. Full control over the power output of the engine.
Nice.
Let's see what happens when you cut all the power.
Use the throttle lever. Where is that? Throttle control. Oh, just
surprise, surprise. Our altitude is decreasing.
Yep. Can I turn the engine back on?
This might be a good time for a piloting PSA. Always keep an eye on your surroundings, because nobody likes a low-flying duck.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and throttle back up.
Throttle back up.
Yeah, I'm one step ahead of you, lady. I don't really want to crash this thing, so yeah, we're throttling back up now. Okay, I'm getting the hang of this thing. Yeah, I could probably get my pedals programmed to be like the rudders, but for now, it seems pretty fine. Okay, I want this to increase throttle more. There we go. 100% throttle. That's the mixture control. Throttle. Is that not a good thing to have? Oh yeah, I want to pull that out, I guess. Okay, I increased the throttle to max. Oh, wait. Okay. It doesn't go any higher. Okay, the throttle is maximum.
There you go.
There we go.
Speed is increasing, and as long as we maintain the same attitude, our altitude will keep climbing too.
Okay, nice.
You're really getting the hang of your controls. Before
Thank
long,
you.
you won't even need a co-pilot. Until then, if you want help with the radio or checklists or simply flying the plane, I'll be here. You
Okay.
can pass me the controls when you're ready to finish your session, or keep flying. It is a great day after all.
I'm gonna pitch up. I'm gonna pitch up. I'm gonna pitch up. 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 Okay. Oh gosh, that was kind of scary. Okay. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Control alt.
All right, I have control. Good job.
Can you recover from that? Can you recover from that? I don't know if you can recover from that. That was kind of crazy. We did it. That's pretty cool. So yeah, let's go and do the next tutorial. Attitudes and instruments. Okay. But yeah, this tutorial stuff is really important. You know, I don't want to just hop right into flying a plane. So yeah, it's good that we're learning how to do this. See the airspeed indicator, attitude indicator, altimeter, turn slip indicator, heading indicator, variometer, tachometer. Taco? That's probably not how you say it, but sure, tacos.
Today we're talking about attitudes of flight, how your plane is oriented relative to the horizon.
Okay.
If you look outside, you can see the cockpit is just about 4 inches below the horizon line.
Yeah, I see that.
We're flying straight with a decent rate of speed.
Okay.
This is the cruise attitude. Let's see how it reads on your instruments.
Okay, so yeah, we have the instruments right here. Yeah, seems like we're level here. Seems like, yeah, everything looks good. You know, we're heading west, it looks like. You know, everything looks really great. To be honest, I didn't realize, but the window outside kind of looks like Durango. You know, the Red Hills, I guess we're kind of close to Durango, Sedona, Arizona. But yeah, it's red. Red rock. Very nice. Anyway, I understand the controls now. Yeah, there's a lot more buttons in here than a train. It's a lot more complicated than a train. I guess it makes sense because we're in the sky. Look at okay, I can press Control 1.
Take a look at the attitude indicator.
Attitude.
As the name implies, it shows your current attitude. The white line is the horizon, with the sky above and the ground below.
Gotcha.
That orange element in the middle, aligned with the horizon, that's your plane. Just like we saw outside, our current attitude reads pretty much straight and level.
That's good.
Okay, now let's see how much power the engine's generating. Check your tachometer.
Tachometer,
Looks like we're pushing around 2,300 revolutions per minute.
where's that?
Combined, attitude and engine RPMs translate to aircraft performance.
I don't see where the tachometer is, but I'll take your word for it.
Which leads us to your airspeed indicator.
Okay, there we go. Airspeed.
Now, last but not least, check your altimeter.
Altimeter.
To figure out your altitude,
Okay.
you always want to read the small needle first. That's how many thousands of feet up you are. Then on to the big needle for the hundreds.
Okay.
With our current attitude and power output, we're holding a speed of 90 knots and a stable altitude of 6,000 feet.
Nice.
But that's about to change. Take the stick when you're ready.
Okay.
Pull back slightly on the yoke to raise the nose just above the horizon line. About 2 inches. Make sure you don't pitch up too much, or the angle will be too steep to create lift.
Okay, there we go.
Alright, go full throttle and start climbing.
Okay. There we go, so we're gonna full throttle up.
Welcome to the climb attitude. See how it shows up on your attitude indicator and tachometer?
Yeah, so we're a little bit above the horizon, as you can
According to
see.
your altimeter,
And our altimeter,
we're gaining altitude.
Yeah, we're climbing.
But we're losing airspeed even at full throttle, proving you can't avoid basic physics while making a climb.
Makes sense.
Okay,
So we're now
before
at,
we
like,
go on, let's get back
half.
to a cruise attitude. Ease up on the yoke and aim your nose just below the horizon. Then throttle back down to 2300 RPMs.
Oh, that's the throttle. Throttle back under 21%.
Nice job. We're now set up with the same attitude and power we had at the top of our lesson.
Nice.
Next up is the descent attitude.
Okay.
Start by reducing your RPMs to 1800. Then
Got it.
drop the plane's nose a bit further below the horizon.
Are there here are the RPMs. Here are the RPMs. Okay. Right here. So they're on this side. Gotcha. I didn't know where they were at the
As
beginning.
expected, with a nose down attitude, our altitude is decreasing while our speed is picking up.
Nice.
Why don't you get us back to a cruise attitude and we'll hit the last part of our lesson.
Okay, let me go ahead and throttle up here to around 75%. We'll go ahead and pitch up. Pitch
There
up.
we go. Now that we know how to cruise, climb, and descend, let's talk about the turn attitude.
Turn attitude. Okay.
Gently pull the yoke left or right to start rolling the plane.
Okay, turning. That was
If you
way
take a
too
look
much
outside,
turn.
you can see how our attitude's changed, but you can also check your instruments for the details. As a general rule, you always want to keep your turns under 30 degrees.
Okay, there we go. We're turning.
At the top of your attitude indicator, there's a series of notches representing 10 degrees each. Use them to control your roll.
Okay, I see that. Attitude meter. Oh no, attitude
Notice
meter
the
right
more
here.
you turn, the more you need to pull back on the yoke to maintain altitude. When you're rolling out, you'll need to do the opposite. Roll and push at the same time. The more you know about the main attitudes of flight, the closer you get to that pilot state of mind. So keep practicing, and whenever you're done, pass me the controls.
Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and do another roll here. So we'll go ahead and roll and pull up. There we go. Check us out. We're rolling the aircraft. We're doing a nice turn. Okay, then go ahead and level out here. Very good. Very good. Nice. I think I might be getting the hang of this whole aircraft flying thing. Yeah, let's go ahead and hand over control and maybe hop on the next tutorial. I think we have time for one more. Nice. Let's go ahead and do one more, because these are actually pretty long and pretty informative. Probably you guys too, who guys don't really know how to fly an airplane. Oh, takeoff. We'll go ahead and do takeoff. Okay. Okay, up and away. Okay, here we are.
There's an old saying I like. A mile of road will take you a mile. A mile of runway will take you anywhere.
Good
Taking
saying.
off isn't hard, but there are a few key points to remember.
Okay.
First, we always take off into the wind, which won't be an issue on a calm day like today. Second, before we enter a runway, we always make sure it's clear.
Control plus... Okay, control plus number delete is the parking brake. I like having the objectives over here. It's actually kind of nice. Focus on runway, hold S. Okay. It says number del. Like number delete. Pressing number delete. And control at the same time. Parking brake. I know! I'm trying! I'm pressing the buttons. Disengage the parking brake. Come on. 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 Maybe it's this control over here. Come on. Come on. There we go. It was the other control opposite the keyboard. It was left control. I was using right control. Okay, align with the center of the runway. Okay. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and throttle up a little bit. Probably like 17%. Is that good? Num 0 and enter. Gotcha. Okay, more power? Okay. We're moving. We are moving. Onto the runway. Very pure, very good. Okay, we're kind of running off the runway a little bit. Let's just go ahead and stop here. Okay, there you go. Brake.
Alright, let's do this. Apply full power and I'll walk you through the takeoff as we go.
Okay, here we go. Oh gosh.
Use your rudders to stay on the center line and keep pushing power until you reach 55 knots. Good. Now gently pull back on the yoke. Line up the top of your instrument panel so it's a couple inches above the horizon. That'll pitch us up and set a good climb attitude.
And we're off.
And we're airborne. Focus on flying straight. Use your rudders to keep the runway heading of 210 degrees. Maintain 75 knots, and we'll reach our target altitude of 5,500 feet in no time.
Oh yeah, okay, we gotta climb. Okay, climbing. We're climbing, people. We're climbing. Very awesome. Okay. Climb to 5,500 feet. Okay, we're almost there. The altimeter shows us we're almost at 5,500 feet. And then we gotta maintain. I gotta move this because it's in the way of my recording heads-up display. Then we gotta maintain 75 knots, which I think is right down here. Airspeed? Oh no, right here. So we're almost at 75 knots. Okay. Maybe if we level out, because yeah, climbing is slow. Is slower than not climbing. So if we go ahead and level out here, we should be good. There we go.
Ah, 5,500 feet. A nice, safe altitude for part 2 of our lesson. Straight and level flight.
Okay.
First step here is adjusting our attitude.
Yep.
We're in a cruise attitude, pushing max power. To stay level at our target altitude, let's start by easing the throttle back to 1,800 RPMs.
Okay, easing it back to 1,800. Go around like 45%.
You've probably noticed, to maintain altitude, you need to pitch the nose up. You could just keep pulling on the yoke to hold steady, but that's not really a precise means of control.
Yeah.
Probably better to adjust your trim wheel until you don't need to push or pull on the yoke. Drag the trim down when you need to set the nose up. Drag it up to set the nose down.
Okay.
Try adding trim to keep us at 5,500 feet without increasing throttle. If you feel our pitch slipping and need to get back to the proper attitude, don't worry. Just pull on the yoke, then dial in the right trim.
Okay, add trim num 7 or num 1. Okay. We're trimming.
The way I was taught, when you adjust the trim, you make rough changes at first to remove pressure on the yoke. Then small adjustments to find the perfect setting to keep your desired attitude.
There we go. Okay.
That's the key to straight and level flight. It saves you from constantly pushing or pulling on the yoke.
We're actually a little bit rolling a little bit,
And
so I'm
that
gonna
gives
level
you
out.
more time to enjoy the ride. If you want more practice using the trim, go for it. Whenever you're ready to pass the controls, I'll be here.
I think I got the trim actually pretty good. So yeah. I don't know if there's an external camera. It would be kind of nice for like. I think there might be an external camera. I just wouldn't know how to access it. But there we go. Seem to be flying pretty steady. Very good. I like it. So yeah, I think we're probably gonna end the video here. We did a lot of flying today. Yeah, and yeah, this will be a really fun series. I can't wait, especially once we get into jumbo jets and like flying big passenger airplanes. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, it seems like we're pretty level. Just kind of chilling here. The trim is good. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe for new videos. Have a great day, rest of your day, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time for more Microsoft Flight Simulator. See you guys then. Goodbye.